Moving on down to the NFC South. T, who you got picked to win the South, dog?
Drew Brees left.
Yeah, he gone, T. He headed out.
Jameis the starting quarterback.
Hey, but Jameis had the surgery though, T.
Eye correction.
He had the LASIK surgery or
Mm-hmm.
laser, something. I don't know what they call it.
This might be the year that Tampa Bay sweeps the doggone NFC South. I mean, they have every right to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're Super Bowl champs. They got the line. They got the running backs. They got the go quarterback. They got trio receivers. They got the defense. They said that their schedule is weak.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to bet against the dang Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go home and go have another one in the bag. So I'm gonna take the Bucs at 1. At 2, I'm gonna take the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I have enough respect for Sean Payton that Sean Payton is not gonna coach them out of games. He's gonna keep things close. And I do think the Saints defense is still formidable. I think they play with pride. Their defense plays with pride. They don't just lay down. They come with it. And especially in divisional games, they're gonna play hard. They're gonna play the hardest. Panthers and Falcons. I mean, like Chappelle said, what else we gonna talk about? I mean, the line at Carolina is not great. They might have one of the most versatile backs in the game and McCaffrey, but it's not going to do any different. You got Sam Darnold there. It's not going to do any different. Matt Rule's the head coach. It's not going to do any different. The defense is mediocre. That's not going to do any different. So, really, the Panthers, I'm going to say they're third just because they got a lot of bodies. They got a lot of really good bodies. And then at fourth place, you got the Falcons. They'll be the last in the division. And that's not a knock against Matt Ryan. That's just what you got around you ain't going to work. New coach. The only thing that's returning is Calvin Ridley. You got Hayden Hurst. You got Russell Gage.
Don't they got the tight end that they saying is Hall of Fame talent? The rookie. Yeah.
Pitts.
I'm going to let Joe speak about his Florida guy. What I will say is he better catch a lot of balls for me in fantasy. That's all I'm going to say.
We need to talk. I might be able. You don't believe in his quarterback, so I can take him off your hands.
I believe in Matt Ryan. I know that boy is not going to be a blocker. He's going to be a catcher. He's going to be Jimmy Graham Jr. That's what I do know.
Joe, who you got winning the South, dog?
Man, I want to say this. I actually don't believe the Saints will be as bad as people are probably predicting them to be.
I don't think they'll be bad.
Is that a Mississippi pick? You got co-workers you trying to keep that be viewing that you trying to keep them happy, JoJo?
No. I believe in the Saints defense.
Okay.
And they actually got a quarterback that can actually throw the ball past 10 yards now. Even with the even with the LASIK surgery, I still got to see Jameis as a starting QB, in the regular season. I still got to see that because even with that correction, sometimes you go back to your tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see if Sean Payton was able to remove that. Unfortunately, I got the Bucs winning the South. They got the team that they had last year. And decided to add a few more pieces. They actually got a pass catching back, Giovanni Bernard in there. Tom Brady loved those. Antonio Brown, he got another year. He got a year under his belt in this offense trying to incorporate himself with Mike Evans, with Chris Godwin, with the little Scotty Miller. Man, they still got Fournette. They still got Ronald Jones. Still got their defense. Bucs. I do think the Panthers will be better than what people think, though. I will say that.
I got the Bucs as well, because last year, even when Drew Brees was playing, I said with all that talent around Tom Brady, that if they didn't win the division, that was a disappointment, which they didn't win the division. And hell, I said they should have won the Super Bowl. I picked them to win the Super Bowl, and they won it because they fucking stacked. They was 7-9, I want to say, with Jameis throwing 30 picks.
Yeah.
So then you add in Tom Brady, shit, they were supposed to do what they did. Like y'all said, they brought everybody back. So it's the Bucs for me. Now, quick question though, very quick, very concise. Is Matt Ryan the former MVP quarterback with the least expectations? He's a former MVP quarterback.
Yes.
He got a guy coming in at tight end that everybody's saying is otherworldly in terms of his tight end pass catching abilities. Got Calvin Ridley, who I'm guessing Atlanta felt so good about that they felt like he could be a one. Like, you ain't just got to try to do everything in your power to just let's keep Julio, because they feeling Calvin like that. And we got this. Like,
well, I think they actually want to distribute. I think that's probably why they got rid, aside from salary cap. You know, their offense was kind of Julio centric. I think they want to go to a more spread it out offense. But oddly enough, even with Matt Ryan, Atlanta is looked at as a rebuilding team.
That's what I'm saying. This motherfucker go to the Hall of Fame probably.
Who?
Matt Ryan probably finna go to that man numbers. When he retire, he gonna be in the top 10 in passing yards and all that shit. He got an MVP, got a Super Bowl appearance. They gonna try to put that boy in the Hall of Fame.
If Julio don't make the Super Bowl before Matt Ryan, burn Canton down. Burn Canton, Ohio down.
If he don't make the Hall of Fame.
If Julio don't make it before Matt Ryan, burn Canton down.
Oh no, that's true. That's true. But what I'm saying is this dude.
If Matt Ryan goes to the Hall, should Donovan McNabb go?
Donovan didn't win no MVP.
True. But when he in the running?
He was in the running.
Couple years.
He's always in the running.
He didn't win no MVP, and he ain't top 10 in yards. Matt Ryan numbers. I've been looking at a lot of numbers. That man numbers stupid. I ain't looking at Matt Ryan like that. I'm just saying the way folks regard Matt Ryan. It's like he just be getting off. Like Cam gets criticized, deservedly so. But it's like, as a former MVP, Matt Ryan don't be catching no smoke, bro.
That's true.
Julio,
except from Atlanta fans. I think Atlanta, because I follow Carlos Miller from the 85. Yeah, they be ripping Matt Ryan
in his head.
Okay. Well, America, y'all tell us what y'all think. What is your prediction for the NFC? Oh, hold on. Before I do that, any picks in terms of wild card out of NFC South? I apologize.
The Saints, only because it's in New Orleans.
That's potential, or you actually think that's gonna be the one?
I mean, I think they could, but Sean Payton's gonna have to be extra special when it comes to this coaching.
Okay.
He might have to slick win Coach of the Year just because you don't have your number one receiver. You lost your greatest quarterback in history.
They got it for 5 weeks. Thomas
they saying it could be October before Thomas come back.
That'll be October. We in September.
5, but I saw if he goes on the pup list, it's 8 weeks, I think.
6.
6? Is it 6? Okay. So 6 weeks. You talking close.
Depending on their schedule. I mean, depending on their record at that point. But I do have the Saints getting the wild card.
It'll be only the Saints. It'll be only the Saints for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, America, y'all tell us what y'all think about the NFC South. Who will win the division? Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit statementteesllc.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.